Hello and welcome to the Extra Time Cricket Show. This is Suman Chakravarti and alongside I have, you know them pretty well. On my left, my senior colleague, cricket correspondent Debashish Sen. And on my right, famous cricket journalist Debashish Datta. Today we'll be discussing about the rampaging performance of the Indian cricket team as we have seen 3-0, yet another whitewash in the Test series, and it's the Proteas this time around who were there in the receiving end. We'll be discussing about it, but more importantly, I'll be asking Mr. Debashish Datta first. 3-0, 240 points, and on the other hand, the rest of the countries who are playing the ICC Test Championship combined, they have 232 points. What do you say about it?
Well, this is Diwali time, so white wash करता है बहुत सभी घर में, है ना, कहीं भी सबका घर में नए नए ब्राइटनेस लाने के लिए. तो विराट कोहली और उसका जो फैमिली है, वो फैमिली में क्रिकेट फैमिली है, उसमें वो बोला साउथ अफ्रीका को वाइट वॉश करके मेरा घर चमका दो. चमका, देखो कैसे चमकता है. तो चमकता है, हम यही बोलेगा. बाकी लोग कौन क्या करता है, इंडियन टीम इज नॉट बॉदर्ड. They have been maintaining it, whether they play against World 11 or not, they just don't care. So should we care? But you know, South Africa is, frankly speaking, South Africa was not a very strong team that landed in India. So as a result of that, if you think that anybody can match anybody, so that's another story. So South Africa will be playing at home and away with the other countries as well. So I am sure by this time the experience of playing in India will definitely motivate them, will definitely consolidate them as a team, and as a result of they will also collect. So अभी तो खेल शुरू हुआ है, अभी पिक्चर अभी जस्ट चालू हुआ है, अभी लंबे पिक्चर है. अगला साल फाइनल में इंडिया जरूर जाएंगे, ये बात तो यकीन से बोल रहा हूँ. अपोजिट साइड में कौन रहेगा, इंग्लैंड और ऑस्ट्रेलिया, ये देखना है. तो ये तीनों कंट्री का अंदर ही ये फाइनल चलेंगे. बट चौथा टीम अगर करेगा तो न्यूजीलैंड. तो जो भी खेले, जिसका साथ जो भी खेले. हाँ, अभी देखिए बांग्लादेश तो आ रहे हैं, पूरा पॉइंट ले लेंगे. उसको 11 किस्म का डिमांड है, जो सही डिमांड है, कोई दौड़ाए नहीं है. तो ये सब आएंगे, खाएंगे, पिएंगे, लेकिन पॉइंट हम लोग जीतेंगे.
Wonderful. For the viewers who are watching it, you can ask your questions and I'll be definitely conveying those questions to our guests. Now I have a question to Mr. Debashish Sen. Shubhankar Roy is asking a question. Virat's team is not the best team ever, but on the flip side of it, Virat Kohli told in the press conference that we can beat any team anywhere in the world.
Which is the case with Virat and his boys. They have been doing well, doing absolutely. Their performance speaks for itself. They have done well in Australia, winning a series there. They have won a series in West Indies. They have won a series in Sri Lanka. They might not have won a series in South Africa, but they were close to winning a series in South Africa as well, except a series loss against England. But then all the 4-5 Test matches in England, it was close except for the Lord's Test match. Nothing to be taken away from Virat and his boys. They have been outstanding. Well, just one word is fitting for this team. It's they have performed both home and away outstanding cricket, and that speaks for itself. Now that they are sitting on top with 240 points, that speaks for itself. The brand of cricket they have displayed in the last couple of years.
I have a question to Mr. Datta. Well, we have seen how dominating the Indian team was in this particular Test match. If I ask you to spot out 3 or 4 positives which you want to find from this Test match, what would be those?
Number 1, Rohit Sharma's role as an opener. Number 2, Ajinkya Rahane is coming back to form. And number 3, jointly, Mohammad Shami and Umesh Jadav's skill, running, speed, length, everything was perfect. So these 2 gentlemen will have to be given special care, special credit. And as I mentioned you earlier, Rohit Sharma and Ajinkya Rahane are the 2 points that that they have done really well, and especially for Ajinkya Rahane, because a lot of pressure he was under, and now after scoring hundreds, I mean he's much better. And Rohit Sharma, what should I say, I mean 500 से ज़्यादा रन बनाया 4 इनिंग्स में, सबसे ज़्यादा रन बनाया. मे बी आई डोंट नो मैन ऑफ द सीरीज,
या मैन ऑफ द मैच एंड मैन ऑफ द सीरीज,
मैन ऑफ द, सब तो वही लेके चला गया. तो आई एम हैप्पी दैट बॉम्बे घराना हैज़ कम बैक. आई मीन if you look at the history of Indian cricket, it was as I mentioned you earlier the other days also, there's Bija Merchant, Sunil Gavaskar, Bija Manjrekar, Sanjay Manjrekar, Sachin Tendulkar, and now Rohit Sharma. So and Ajinkya Rahane. Oh my God, Bombay, Bombay, oh भाई Bombay, अपना कलकत्ता में कोई नहीं है. सौरभ गया उसका बाद. अच्छा, let us discuss something about Ridhiman Shah because you know he was injured. So what is the news?
And it's not just that he has come back, he kept the wickets today,
Yeah.
and the catch which he took in the bowling of Shahbaz Nadeem is being rated to be the best catch of this series. What do you want to say about it? In fact, the commentators also mentioned it in the commentary that, I mean, Ridhiman Saha behind the wickets, he repeatedly told Shahbaz Nadeem to bowl in that trajectory, and he did exactly that, and the ball kept low, and it was an outstanding catch. What do you say about it?
So this is the fourth catch, four outstanding catches by Riddhi. Well done Riddhi साहब, जरा बैटिंग कुछ करो, नहीं तो हम लोग प्रोग्राम में आते ही सब पड़ जाते हैं रिद्धि और ऋषभ, हम परेशान हो गया है. रिद्धि भाई कुछ करो और इतना रन बना दो जे फॉर द टाइम बिंग 2 साल तो चुप बैठो. हाँ चुप बैठेगा only with your wicket keeping abilities, but you know there are other things also because nowadays क्या होता है सोफा कम बेड, मतलब एक खरीदेंगे तो 2 फ्री मिलता है. तो विकेट कीपर जब बने हैं आपको रन बनना पड़ेगा तब आप विकेट कीपर बनेगा. अभी विकेट कीपर बैट्समैन का ढोंज में है, बैट्समैन विकेट कीपर ढोंज में नहीं था पिछले ज़माने में. अभी आपको कुछ ना कुछ चंदा देना पड़ेगा, टीम का जो बैंक अकाउंट है कुछ आपको कंट्रीब्यूट करना ही पड़ेगा. तो प्लीज़ ट्राई टू डू दैट. यू आर ए गुड बैट्समैन, यू नो हाउ टू बैट, यू नो हाउ टू बैट इन डिफरेंट कंडीशंस. स्पिन को तो तुम खा ही लेता है टैबलेट बना के, तो जब है तुम्हारे पास इतना ताकत तो व्हाई डोंट यू इस्तेमाल करो.
Now I have a question to Mr. Debashish Sen. Sagar Mangalia is asking this question. Sir, free में cricketer कैसे बने अभी गुजरात में?
I didn't get it.
I mean, he is concerned about the cricketers who are coming up in Gujarat. So he is saying that not many cricketers, young cricketers, are coming from Gujarat, considering the other states of the country.
And Gujarat will produce good cricketers in the coming days. Obviously, a huge stadium is coming up in Ahmedabad, and Gujarat has produced cricketers, quality cricketers. But it's only time that India, other states go on to develop good cricketers, and we.
But I do not understand why of all states, why the name of Gujarat's name is come up. Hello gentlemen, why do you want to refer only Gujarat? You know त्रिपुरा का बात क्यों नहीं करता है? कहाँ से कोई पूरा पैसा लेके चला जा रहा है, कुछ नहीं किया. आसाम देखो कुछ नहीं करता है, बोर्ड का पानी लेके क्या करता है, nobody knows. ये सब देखो, ये सब वेरियस एसोसिएशन है. हैदराबाद में मोहम्मद अजहरुद्दीन आ गया, कुछ ना कुछ जरूर होएगा. हाँ देखिए हनुमा बिहारी आ गया आंध्र प्रदेश. तो ऐसा बहुत स्टेट है जहाँ से भी, गोवा से हाँ सिर्फ हम लोग साइन बीचेस ये देख के गोवा चुपचाप बैठे हैं. हाँ तो गोवा से भी प्लान नहीं निकलता है. तो ये सब तो करना पड़ा. केरल से हाँ वो कब टीनू जोहानन निकला था उसका बाद तो सूरज चला गया, अभी आया नहीं. तो ऐसा आना पड़ेगा. आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई यू हैव मेंशन ओनली गुजरात.
The next question which is coming on, Rishabh Singh, Ganguly's team was the best Indian team. What do you think?
In a span of?
He's just comparing with Virat's team and Ganguly's team.
No. Bowling department is much better, Virat's team.
Absolutely.
If Saurabh would have another 2 medium pacers, एक तो था जावागल सिन्हा, बाद में जाहिद खान था, एक करके था. तो अगर 2-2 करके रहता था तो it would have been different story. But I think their batting department was fantastic. You see about Virendra Sehwag, Saurabh Ganguly, VVS Lakshman, Rahul Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar. किधर रखेंगे, सब बहुत बड़ा बड़ा प्लेयर है. तो ये सब देखना पड़ेगा. तो आई डोंट वांट टू मेक एनी कंपैरिजन नाउ, बट आई थिंक द बैटिंग डिपार्टमेंट वाज मच बेटर देन, एंड बॉलिंग डिपार्टमेंट में ये अभी बहुत आगे बढ़ा हुआ है.
Next question which I have, Monu Yadav is asking this question. After this series, who will be India's first choice spinner and wicket keeper on overseas tour?
मोनू भाई ये तो रिद्धिमान से आ जाएगा. टेस्ट मैच के जब भी होगा टेस्ट मैच और रिद्धिमान से आ जाएगा. अगर ओनली फॉर द वनडे सीरीज में रिद्धिमान कलकत्ता में रहेगा, अपना कोचिंग कैंप पे कोचिंग कराएगा और ऋषभ पंत चला जाएगा. और आप क्या बोले?
स्पिनर.
स्पिनर तो नादिम को अभी तो छोड़ना नहीं पड़ेगा, नादिम रहेगा, रविंद्र जडेजा रहेगा, रविचंद्रन अश्विन रहेगा फॉर द टेस्ट मैचेस। वनडे के लिए तो लिमिटेड ओवर गेम के लिए तो बहुत आ गया है, ऑप्शन आ गया।
No, he is asking who would be the first choice spinner in the overseas.
Obviously,
तो टेस्ट मैचेस और वनडे मैचेस ये तो
He's
बताइए।
asking about the test matches.
I think Test matches Jadeja will be the first, as was the case in West Indies.
And
only the sheer fact that उसका बैटिंग भी अच्छा है, I mean, he has been
अच्छा
doing
हो गया
अच्छा
है।
हो गया, तो
Batting with
I think
sensibility.
Jadeja will be the first choice spinner in the side overseas.
Next question, Rohit Naveen is asking this question. After 3 years, will India be the best team in the world?
मतलब ये इंदिरा विकास पत्र है क्या? वो मतलब 5 साल में डबल हो जाएगा, 7 साल में डबल हो जाएगा। ये आप सोचना 3 साल के अंदर क्यों पकड़े आप? 3 साल में बहुत आदमी 1-2 तो गिर ही जाएगा, क्योंकि इतना क्रिकेट होएगा तो 1-2 टायर्ड हो जाएगा, ये जाएगा। आप बोलिए जो न्यूक्लियस ऑफ दिस टीम, हाउ फॉर दे विल बी एबल टू स्ट्रेच योरसेल्फ। 5 साल पकड़ के रखिए। दिस टीम इफ दे कैन प्ले टुगेदर फॉर 5 years, लॉट ऑफ टेस्ट मैचेस, लॉट ऑफ वनडे टूर्नामेंट्स। आई एम नॉट गिविंग यू गारंटी फॉर द वर्ल्ड कप और T20 वर्ल्ड कप और समथिंग लाइक दैट, बिकॉज उसमें क्या हो जाता है मुझे पता नहीं, लेकिन बाकी सब हम लोग जीत ही लेंगे। एंड टेस्ट मैचेस के लिए इफ वी प्ले अगेंस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया, डिफिकल्ट।
I just like to add on something about this series win. Means it has been a total team effort. Means be it Rohit Sharma as an opener scoring 529 runs in the series, Mayank Agarwal 2 contributed with the bat, 3 he has been a revelation, 340 runs. The captain instead leading from the front. You compare both the captains. Virat has scored 340 runs and an average of 158.50 compared to Faf, who has just scored 142, and he has looked totally out of sorts in this series.
Absolutely.
And a very interesting thing during the presentation ceremony, which is something very unfamiliar with a overseas captain. He comes and speaks that his team has been outplayed by both in the batting department, bowling department, and what else? He also said that they were outplayed in the fielding department. So, means, can you imagine?
Already to be the best fielding side.
They have been outplayed. It has been total annihilation by the Indian team in this series.
Yeah, but which one you didn't like it?
I enjoyed all and
No, you said that there's something wrong with Fab du Plessis expressing concerns. What?
Yes, he looked at his team were totally outplayed and they look totally out of sorts. They do not have any plan B, plan C means to apply.
I'm happy to know this because at least she was honest enough in securing. But हम लोग जब बाहर हार जाते हैं ना, बोलेगा if होगा तो बाट होगा, if का बाट का if, हाँ करते करते हम बोलेगा जे इसीलिए हम लोग जीत नहीं पाया। I'm happy to have just now I came to know from Devashish Sen that saying that these are the points that were mentioned by the Fab du Plessis. He is honest enough. He said that they were devastated in all the departments. They couldn't raise their head. Good. If this is a situation, if this is a realization, he will go back and talk to their selectors and talk to the South African officials, mentioning that this is a scenario. This is so we have to come up. Now we have to plan. Now we have to spend some more time. Now we have to make a proper planning so that we can revive.
And one would hope that this South African team can play a good brand of cricket when they host England next, because England is travelling to South Africa next to play a series there. One would hope that Faf and his team go on to produce a good brand of cricket.
Very good.
At home.
Very good. And if South Africa wins, that will be good for us because वो जो ICC चैंपियंस की जो पॉइंट रहेगा ना, इंग्लैंड तो आगे हो जाएगा तो वो द फाइनल तक चला जाएगा। इंग्लैंड को मारो।
Next question, Sheikh Rohan is asking this question. क्या बांग्लादेश की टीम आने के बारे में कुछ अपडेट हुआ क्या?
देखिए अभी तक तो पूरा ऑफिशियली जो स्टैंप नहीं हुआ, लेकिन उम्मीद है that they will come and they will play. Yeah.
And
Saurav also did mention that he would be putting a request to BCB officer, and he did made some phone calls. So one would hope that this situation will be sorted out very soon.
Well, the next question which comes up, Sheikh Rohan is asking the question once again. Ranchi Stadium में धोनी क्यों दिखाई नहीं दिया?
आज ही तो दिखाई दिया. He was there today, and Virat Kohli had a funny answer to a reporter. He was asked that now that the match is over in three and a half days, is it not the time to spend some time at the icon script? But he said, अरे आपको मालूम नहीं, he is in the dressing room, you are invited, let's come and meet him. So he was
Very
there.
nice.
And the picture went viral.
Raju Nayak is asking the question, Riddhiman Saha का क्या हुआ? In fact, he is
थोड़ा
perhaps-
इंजरी लगा, लेकिन आज जब बैटिंग कीपिंग करने आए ले, दैट ओनली टेल्स दैट उतना बुरा सिचुएशन नहीं है, बट बांग्लादेश ये तो वनडे नहीं खेलेगा, T20 नहीं खेलेगा, सो उसको नेक्स्ट टेस्ट मैच होएगा अगेंस्ट बांग्लादेश. देखिए, आई एम नॉट ए डॉक्टर, लेकिन अगर इंजरी लेके कोई अगर ऐसा कैच पकड़े और फिर अगला दिन ग्राउंड में आ जाए, तो आपको मन में आशा तैयार हो जाता है जो खेलेगा वो खेलेगा. अभी वो नहीं खेलेगा तो आप लोग प्रार्थना कीजिए दैट वो खेले, नहीं तो ऋषभ पंत आ जाएगा. देखिए, इफ़ यू आर थिंकिंग अबाउट इंडिविजुअलिटी, डोंट डू दैट. इफ़ यू थिंक अबाउट द टीम, प्लीज़ प्रे दैट इंडिया शुड विन. इंडिया शुड विन. अपना कंट्री में ना हम लोग ऐसा ही था, गावस्कर का 100 बना, बस चुप हो गया. अभी उसमें हार जाएगा, नो प्रॉब्लम. सचिन को कितना हो गया? अच्छा 48 हो गया, अच्छा और 2 बाकी है. ये इफ दिस इज द एटीट्यूड, इट्स वेरी बैड. थिंक ऑलवेज अबाउट इंडिया, थिंक अबाउट योर फैमिली, दैट फैमिली में होगा. एक IAS ऑफिसर होकर नहीं होगा, 2 IAS ऑफिसर होकर नहीं होगा. फैमिली को बढ़ाना है, जैसे टीम को बढ़ाना है, तब आएगा मजा, जब सब मिलजुल के चलेगा. हाँ, कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा, हम लोग क्यों बोलता है, ये एक साथ तो नहीं बोला है, सब मिलजुल के चलो, गो अहेड, चलो ही बेटी जिसको बोलता है. चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन.
Well, the next thing which I'll be telling you is that Virat Kohli today, after the rampaging Test series victory against Proteas, he made a very significant statement that he has suggested the BCCI to select 5 venues, spatially, and we're just gonna see and we'll check out what Virat said exactly after the match.
And we've been discussing this for a long time now, and in my opinion, we should have 5 test centers, period. I mean, I agree that, state associations, rotation and, giving games and all that, that is fine for T20 and one-day cricket, but test cricket, teams coming into India should know we're going to play at these 5 centers, these are the pitches we're going to expect, these are the kind of people they're going to come to watch, crowds, so that becomes a challenge already when you're leaving the shores, because we go to any place, we know we're having 4 test matches in these venues, this is what the pitch is going to offer, it's going to be full stadium, the crowds behind the team, and look, you want to keep test cricket alive and exciting, I totally agree with the fact that we need 5 test centers at max. It can't be sporadic and spread over, so many places where people turn up or they don't. So, in my opinion, absolutely, we should have 5 strong test centers that teams coming to India know that this is where we're going to play and nowhere else.
Well, that is what Virat Kohli told the media. The next question which I have, do you think that Virat can score a 100 against Bangladesh? That's the question.
That's a very bad statement. Why against Bangladesh? Why against Bangladesh? Bangladesh is not that bad team. Up to Kavi, if he's at 300, he can score 300 runs. He is this type of batsman. They can. Rohit Sharma can score 300 runs. They are lamba player, bada player, big occasion player. कभी भी दिन अगर बना देगा तो हम लोग खुश हो जाएंगे.
But coming back to Virat's point, what he mentioned in the press conference, that to have the BCCI should look at way that they need to play test matches only at bigger centers, and they need to select 5 centers where only test matches will be played. For one-days and T20s, it can be a rotation process.
I don't agree. I don't agree for the simple reason. Test cricket is dying, and we all have to see that whether the rain comes or not. Can we organize any match in the month of August, September at Eden Gardens? Answer is no, because the threat of rain is there. Why BCCI tried to organize test matches in different countries? To bring more crowd. They are hoping छोटा center में लोग आदमी देखने के लिए आएगा. If we suppose we are in Kolkata, if the match gets played at Siliguri, I can give you a guarantee that a lot of people will come.
Only for 1,500 people turned up on the day 1.
So, but BCCI,
and what was the turnout in this series?
Oh my God. BCCI is not trying to bring spectators. They have no plan for that. जो आए जो नहीं आए. Why Eden Garden is selling tickets only for 50 rupees?
To bring in more crowds?
Yes, so that's what they have to plan. That nowadays the total kharcha comes from television revenue. So now in addition to top of it, if we can bring more supporters, more players at the cost of very cheap price ticket, the more people will come. You have to create some ambience, create some atmosphere in the gallery so that the people can be encouraged to come down. That's what BCCI is not doing.
But I have a different view. It's the boards like Australia and England, they normally have test matches on big centers. I'm talking about Australia. And normally Boxing Day test matches always has been the case, is played in Melbourne. Or the New Year's test match is always played in Sydney, and you have other three venues like Adelaide, Perth and Brisbane. Take the case of England as well. You have test matches played mainly, I'm talking of the marquee series, they are only being played at centres like Edgbaston, Lords, Oval, Headingley and Old Trafford.
Yeah.
So
it's a small country. It's a small country. It's a bigger country. And Australia में तो है कितना association? मेरे को बोलो. Total number of cricketers देखो first class cricketers कितना है? How many people are there? What is the number? And you know, it's a tradition. Our BCCI never bothered for any kind of tradition. So why all the matches to be held only in Kanpur, Delhi, Bombay, Madras? This is an old tradition. We used to have Bombay, Calcutta, Chennai, Delhi and Bangalore. But these are the 5 centers. So why?
मगर देवदा I have a different thought. Means आप अगर one-day series और T20 series host करते हो ये छोटे शहर में, where you can get more people and they will get to earn more revenues. But up test match
it's not done. It's not done in India. It's not done in India. I mean, it is Virat and it is absolutely between Saurav Ganguly and his board. They will have a dialogue definitely, because I know that, you know, spending 5 days in Vizag, it's difficult for world travelers. I don't want to elaborate. Come on, next question.
Next question. Arjun Singh is asking this question: is Rohit Sharma the most attacking and dominating batsman presently in the world?
Why? What's wrong with Virat Kohli? He's also equally that. I mean, don't try to take your side. That's what I'm saying. That, you know, cricket is such a game that, you know, we can have debate hours after hours. But, you know, it is intentionally you are trying to pinch and spoiling the relationship. I'm not there.
Next question to Mr. Devashish Sen. Arjun Singh is asking another question: why Rohit hits so many sixes even though he doesn't look physically that strong?
He is one of the most gifted batsmen in Indian cricket after Virat Kohli, let me tell you, which everyone will agree, because उसको बैटिंग देखने में भी एक प्लीजिंग सा एक वो होता है आँख में, क्योंकि द वे ही कैरेसेस द बॉल मीन्स इजी एलिगेंस, मीन्स जस्ट उसका एक जो टाइमिंग है उसका, मीन्स इट्स समथिंग यू कैन पे टू वॉच him bat, means people can pay to watch him bat. And और रही बात आपका वो छक्के मारने के, because he has been opening the batting for India for quite a long time in the shorter format. So, and the way he opens them, and he's a free flowing batsman and he's a stroke player in the truest sense. So maybe that is what has helped him play it at ease in this test series.
Uzair Khan is asking a question to you. Ashwin की जगह पक्की हो गई ना टेस्ट फॉर्मेट में?
अभी एक स्पिनर खेलेगा तो कैसे पक्की हुआ बोलता, अगर एक स्पिनर खेलेगा तो जडेजा खेलेगा, तो ऐसा है. बट लेकिन टेस्ट में 16 दिन में 15 में रहेगा, उसका बाद खेलेगा कि नहीं खेलेगा ऑन द नेचर ऑफ द विकेट ए, एंड बी ऑन द डे ऑफ द मैच दे विल सी दैट वेदर देयर इज ए ग्रास और नॉट, वेदर देयर इज ए बाउंस और नॉट. बट यू नो अश्विन कैन टर्न द बॉल ऑन एनी विकेट, बट if there is a lot of bounce, it definitely helps him. But Jadeja can bowl tight, Jadeja can flight, and Jadeja wicket to wicket delivery is dangerous, because most of the cases he will get LBW's decision, because the ball, if it doesn't spin, it will definitely hit the pad, and he's trying to lower trajectory, he's trying to bowl lower trajectory with the hope that, you know, ball will hit knee, roll or little lower down. See, no. So इसमें bounce अगर काम नहीं करेगा. So all these things needs to be discussed, needs to be planned before they see the wicket and take a call.
Last couple of questions. Ayyappa Majeti is asking this question. You have talked about England, a competent force. What do you think about Williamson's New Zealand team? Test cricket.
In my opinion, he's the best captain in the whole world. And they do not have stars, they do not have superstars, but the whole team is full of stars.
Last question which I want to ask to Mr. Devashish Sen. Can we try young guns versus Bangladesh series like Samson and Ishan Kishan, who are doing reasonably well in Vijay Hazare? Sachin Kumar.
No way, Sachin, because the team is doing well, and when you are doing well, you need to keep this momentum going. See, we have 240 points on board, and if we get full points in the series against Bangladesh, so we would end up with 360 points before we travel to New Zealand. And in cricket, there's a saying that if you score runs, you should capitalize. If you pick wickets, you should keep on the momentum. So that is the case. If you are winning, you should keep the winning momentum going. Yes, there can be 1 or 2 changes here and there among this group, among the 16 players, but I don't see any way that you have to try out someone from outside in this team.
Well, cricket lover has been asking the question repeatedly, how to bowl a flipper, but he has a very significant question in terms of the cricketing perspective. Please sir, ask this question to both the sirs. सर क्या शिविल कौशिक को बांग्लादेश सीरीज में चांस देना चाहिए, क्योंकि आई मीन ही इज अ चैनमैन बोला एज ही टोल्ड yesterday as well, he's a 13-year-old spinner, so he wants to see more chinaman spinners as Kuldeep is not on the picture.
I don't think so, because for the simple reason that India is now at the moment trying to collect more points for the ICC Test Championship. They have to play the final, and in the bargain they cannot take such risks.
Yes,
so
yes.
if they play, that will not be a surprise. But the other spinners who is really bowling well, they will think that मेरे को chance क्यों नहीं दिया गया, and too many spinners are there at the backyard, and too many medium pacers. मेरे को अच्छा बैट्समैन चाहिए, और अच्छा बैट्समैन चाहिए, जगह भी नहीं है, विकेट कीपर भी 2-3 बन किया, so it is difficult to find first 11 for any test match anywhere in the world.
See who are the batsmen who are in the dressing room? Hanuma Vihari, Shubman Gill, they are all waiting in the wings. So where do you get an opportunity to play an extra bowler? This team is doing well, and they should persist with, and we should back them.
Well, thanks everyone for watching this particular show. Thanks to our experts as well. Do subscribe Extra Time YouTube channel, and don't forget to push the notification bell. Thanks for joining us.